Born in 1923, Joe Hardy grew up during the Great Depression, a time of economic uncertainty in our country, and a time when Americans were forced to be resourceful. Resourceful is certainly one way to describe Joe Hardy. From selling homegrown vegetables door to door as a college student at Pitt, to working for his family's jewelry company, where he quickly became one of the top salesmen, business was in his blood. But owning and operating his own business is what really drove him. So at age 31, Joe went out on his own. The building materials supply industry intrigued him, and he opened Green Hills Lumber. A few years later, he pulled a group together to purchase some land in 84, Pennsylvania. And in 1956, he opened a lumber yard. In line with the location of the business, he named it 84 Lumber. Under Joe's leadership, 84 Lumber celebrated huge expansion, eventually reaching the $4 billion mark in annual sales in 2020, all while keeping its roots and headquarters here in Western Pennsylvania. In 1987, in the midst of 84 Lumber continuing its climb in reach, Joe, now in his 60s, started to ponder what was next.
It must be the age or something. When they're around the 63, what else am I gonna do? Or I'm sure it's happened many times. And so you deviate from what you've made successful to something that is just sort of a quiet place to just relax and do anything.
That quiet place came in the way of a land auction of a piece of property in Farmington, Pennsylvania, in Fayette County. And what began as a gift of a few acres near a stream for his daughter Maggie, who loved to fish, turned into a much more ambitious vision.
He came home and my mom and I were in the house just sitting, and he said, "So guess what I did today? I bought you a resort." And we both said, "You've got to be kidding me. What are we going to do with a resort?"
With that, Nemacolin Woodlands Resort was born. And much like 84 Lumber, Joe became energized by expansion, building out Nemacolin from 400 to 2,000 acres. Over the years, more attractions and amenities were added, from hotels to restaurants and a casino. And it was golf that provided Joe with a platform to combine his two passions and businesses. From 2003 through 2006, the 84 Lumber Classic was staged at Nemacolin's Mystic Rock Course, becoming a stop on the PGA Tour. It wasn't just sports stars, though, that added to Nemacolin's appeal. Presidents, comedians, and musicians also became frequent guests and befriended the ever bold and bodacious Joe Hardy, who achieved celebrity status himself.
He loves the spotlight.
The spotlight included parts of Joe Hardy's private life playing out in public, namely his 5 marriages.
What are you on now? 9? 10?
Please, please, nothing personal.
For a man who had it all, one thing Joe Hardy didn't have was an off switch. Even after turning over control to both 84 Lumber and Nemacolin to Maggie, he remained incredibly active, making daily calls to dozens of 84 Lumber stores across the country. Always sharp, always the businessman, and always happily avoiding what so many aim for: retirement.
Some people say, did you ever think of retiring? Oh, no, I couldn't retire. No.
Do what?
No. That drive me crazy.